Today we're going to take a deep dive into DeepBook, one of the top DeFi projects on Sui. We're going to talk about what DeepBook actually is, what it does, and why I think it's one of the best plays as we head further into 2025. At the end, we'll go through the process of swapping some Sui for Deep token, so stick around for that. Before we start, please note nothing I say is financial advice. It's for education, entertainment purposes only. Please do your own research. So just taking a quick look at the chart on Dex Screener, you can see in January, this thing ran all the way up to around 140 million market cap. It launched back in October of 24 and was pretty much up and to the right with the overall market pullback. Deep is pulled back as well, currently sitting around 184 million market cap, which I think could present a pretty good opportunity to start dollar cost averaging in if this is a project that you, like me, believe has big upside. So what is DeepBook? Taking a look at their X profile, it says the premier decentralized liquidity layer for builders, traders, and the broader DeFi community exclusively on Sui network. Meet DeepBook, the backbone of Sui DeFi ecosystem, a next-gen liquidity layer that blends the precision of a CLOB with the flexibility of DeFi. So we need to figure out what a CLOB is. In a second, we'll talk about that. The other thing I want to point out before we go any further with DeepBook is that it does not have a user front end like a DEX where you make swaps, such as like Cetus or Turbos. Instead, it's a liquidity layer that the top DEXs and DEX aggregators and apps on Sui network plug into or integrate with for liquidity. So that's something to keep in mind right away. Something I was confused about when I first started researching DeepBook, trying to figure out where I go to make swaps or to trade. That's not what it is. It's a system that operates in the back end that the top DEXs protocols plug into. So that's number one. Next, let's figure out what CLOB stands for and what it means. So to do that, we're going to ask Grok, what is a CLOB in regards to DeepBook on Sui? In context of DeepBook on Sui, CLOB stands for Central Limit Order Book. All right, so Central Limit Order Book. It's a trading system commonly used in financial markets, including DeFi, to match buy and sell orders in transparent, efficient, and orderly manner. DeepBook, built on Sui blockchain, leverages this CLOB architecture as its core mechanism to provide high performance, low latency, decentralized trading platform. So for order matching, number one, CLOB maintains a digital ledger of all buys and sells for specific assets like Sui tokens. CLOB matches these orders based on price and time priority, ensuring the best available price and execution first. Two, transparency. Unlike some DeFi systems, really most DeFi systems that rely on AMMs or automated market makers, DeepBook's CLOB logs all bids and asks on chain in chronological order. So this visibility into order flow and market depth provides fairness and trust as anyone can see market activity. Number three, liquidity pooling. DeepBook's CLOB goes beyond simple one-to-one trades. If a buyer places a limit order for a large quantity, just say 1,000 Sui tokens, and no single seller offers that amount, the system automatically pools multiple smaller seller orders to fulfill their request. This enhances liquidity and flexibility. Interesting. Number four, decentralized and on-chain. DeepBook operates fully on the Sui blockchain. Taking advantage of Sui's parallel execution and low transaction fees, this allows for fast order processing and cost efficiency, rivaling centralized exchanges while maintaining decentralization. So that's huge. So that's when they say it's like trading on a centralized exchange, but fully on-chain. And last, number five, purpose on Sui. DeepBook serves as Sui's native liquidity layer designed to support the entire DeFi ecosystem. It provides deep liquidity for trading pairs, reduces slippage, and enables sophisticated trading features for both individual and institutional partners. That's big. Again, here's the important point. It's not an end user interface itself, but a back-end infrastructure that decentralized exchanges, that DEXs, wallets, and other apps can integrate with. So in essence, DeepBook's CLOB is the brain of the trading system, combining the precision and robustness of traditional finance order books with benefits of blockchain technology. So that is what CLOB is, Central Limit Book Order, and it's the brain of DeepBook. And then real quickly, I want to refer to this post by Angelo.Sui, who I highly recommend following for all things Sui network. He's a great resource for learning everything about the ecosystem. And he put together this great thread about DeepBook, the backbone of liquidity on Sui, why it's important. He goes into great detail, so I highly recommend. I'll link to this in the description. I want to focus specifically on this part of his thread where it talks about the utility of the Deep token. There's three major things to it. Number one is governance. Holders can vote on key DeepBook upgrades and fee structures. Number two, fee discounts and maker rebates. Deep stakers enjoy lower trading fees and earn rebates for providing liquidity. So you can stake your Deep and enjoy lower trading fees. And then number three, incentives and rewards. Market makers and liquidity providers earn Deep rewards for contributing to the ecosystem. So the Deep token itself has utility in three different ways, which is nice. Also, the potential of Deep. DeepBook is the core liquidity layer of Sui, meaning every major DEX and protocol interacts with it. If Sui adoption continues to grow, Deep would become a key asset in the ecosystem's liquidity economy. And so that's big, right? So that's why I'm so bullish on the Deep token. It has multiple forms of utility, and it's a bet on the growth of Sui. If you're bullish on Sui, more protocols and apps being built on it, most likely they will integrate with DeepBook, which should only push its price higher as the market again eventually turns around. At least that's my theory. Just a few more quick things I'll point out. DeepBook is currently on version 3. You can dive into the tokenomics here if you go to the docs, and then it is open source. So DeepBook is open for community development. Developers can build on it. So open source, in my opinion, is very good. So let's take a look at their site to see which dexes are currently using DeepBook. So if we scroll down a little bit, you can see the Aftermath Finance, Cryadex, Cetus, which is the top dex in the ecosystem, FlowX Finance, Hop Aggregator, Turbos, 7K Aggregator are all currently plugged into DeepBook, and more coming soon. And these really are the top dexes and dex aggregators in the ecosystem. And next, let's walk through an example of buying the Deep token. There's a bunch of great decentralized exchanges and dex aggregators on Sui. Cetus is the top dex, or one of the top dexes. Turbos is another top dex. Then there's Aftermath Finance, one of my favorite aggregators, as well as 7K Aggregator. And then there's also Hop Aggregator. A lot of great options to choose from when it comes to buying Deep or any Sui ecosystem token. So I'm going to go ahead and copy the Deep token address right here, contract address. And in this example, we're going to use 7K Aggregator. So I'm going to go ahead and connect my wallet. You can connect Sui Wallet, Stashed, Phantom, or OKX wallet. I'm going to go with Phantom wallet. So you can see I have some Sui in this wallet. I also have a little bit of Deep. Let's go ahead and open the wallet just to show you what's in here. So we have 11 Sui and we have 9 DeepBook. We're going to add some more Deep token. All right, so to do that, once our wallet is connected, I'm simply going to have Sui up on top. You can see I already have Deep selected here by default. They have it, but you can click on it here, or you could paste the contract address as well that we copied from Dex Screener, whatever is easier for you. And so I currently, you can see my balance right now. I have 9 Deep. We're going to add some more right now. So we'll just say $10 worth. And then I'm going to go ahead and say swap. And I'm going to say confirm. There we go. We can click on this. That'll open up Sui Vision, which is the top explorer for the ecosystem where you can verify the success of your swap. So then if we click here to take a look at our wallet, you can see we now have 309 Deep token and 1.84 Sui left. So it's that simple to buy Deep on any of the dexes or dex aggregators. You can also buy DeepBook on centralized exchanges. So if we go to CoinGecko and scroll down, you'll see the list here: Gate.io, Bybit, KuCoin, Mexi, Bithumb, Crypto.com, and others. So if you're like me and simply looking for strong projects with good potential to bounce back when the market recovers, then DeepBook is one I would highly recommend taking a closer look at, as it has a good chance to outpace Sui when we start to run again. So hopefully this was helpful. If it was, please leave a like and consider subscribing for more tutorials. See you in the next one.